Hi, I'm Dave Vedder, the founder of DKNR Designs and DKNR Solutions and Riverbend Custom Builders. We want to start off right away with something that should get your attention. So please pay close attention. This is not some AI tricks. This is not a AI video. This is me really talking from 4 decades of experience. So let me jump right in and show you something. This was a simple prompt about what percentage of custom home builds go over budget. Effectively 100% of custom home builds that don't use full lot analysis, detailed finish schedules, and professional budgeting, not AI budgeting, not guessing, not asking your builder, what does it cost per square foot to build a home, not having a generic set of plans and go, how much does this cost with standard finishes? You are setting yourself up for failure effectively 100% of the time. So if you'll give us a few minutes, we'll talk you through the process and the different levels of services that we have that will stop this from happening. By the way, if you do this the normal way, the compounded overruns on just asking people what their cost per square foot is and what's a generic house cost and what's this house cost for me is 25 to 40% above the budget estimate you're told. So this is the same process that I've used to stay on budget on projects for the last 2 decades minimum. We save 20 to 40% on our material quotes and our manufacturer's quotes on materials and items, everyday items as well. So this is the process that we use. We've broken it out into basically 3 different service levels initially, and then 3 other levels of additional services. I will cover these very briefly in this video, and then you can decide which is the best way to start for you. So level 1, Project Kickstart, is all of the documents that we would recommend to clients and some links. You can start with as little as $29 for one document or $249 for all of them right now. Level 2, the Custom Home Academy, includes all of our videos inside of our membership area that walk you through the full construction process. There's over 30 of them in there altogether. And level 2 includes all of the documents in level 1. Level 3, which will be coming out soon, and you can sign up for it now if you're interested, is a monthly service where we're going to be doing 4 live sessions, one session a week live for our clients to ask some questions during their build if they're running into any issues with their processes and with their projects. That is our 3 main levels of service. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you get started on them. But let's talk for a minute about the additional services that we have available. You can start with these at any particular time. Just go to the chat button down here on the screen and ask us about these services if you'd like to start on those. And if you start with some of those services, they include the level 1 and level 2 service in some of them. Shall I say the sourcing syndicate does. But the Ultimate Home Build Prep Package is a financial blueprint for your build that gives you a full rough budget estimate. Now, again, please pay close attention to what I'm saying here. This is completely different than talking to your builder and going, what do you charge per square foot? This is completely different than going into any AI tool and going, oh, I want to build a blankety blank home in this blankety blank area with this, level of finishes, yada, yada, yada. Even putting a plan in and going, give me a budget estimate. That is not real. A real budget is done by taking your plans and your final completed plans, doing a manual takeoff on them, not an AI takeoff, When you do designs and plans, they say, oh, we'll give you a material list. Those are crap. I'm telling you right now, those things are crap, and none of them are accurate and none of them are right. Neither is any of the pricing that AI gives on budget estimating. I have seen them still say that concrete is $130 a yard when in our area it's $200. It is not accurate and is not realistic. The only way to do it correctly, and that is through the sourcing syndicate, is to actually do a takeoff on your plans. The Ultimate Home Build Prep Package gets you a complete rough budget estimate and a complete finish schedule template. And it looks kind of like this. So it is simply the project budgeting system is all broken out. And this is a software that we use that gets your entire project, and including a client liaison if you need one that can help you with your build and hire and help you find project foremen, etc. Then there's a hard budget estimate, and the hard budget estimate is extensive. And this is what you do to keep track of your build, okay? And this is all in the Ultimate Home Build Prep Package. Then you also need a finish schedule. And your finish schedule looks something like this. It has good, better, best options. And you use these good, better, best options to keep control of your budget during your build. And by the way, one free hint and one free secret: never, ever start out your build using your max budget number. You'll learn more about that on the inside. So that is the Ultimate Home Build Prep Package. And then the Sourcing Syndicate is where we do a complete takeoff on your final plans, and we submit all of your takeoffs to get pricing, local pricing from suppliers, from our suppliers, local suppliers, and manufacturers that we can have shipped anywhere in the country, I guarantee you we're going to get pricing better than you will. And let me give you an example, right? So here's a full finished package that we got 62% off on. Okay? This is big box stores. Doesn't matter where. You walk up to the pro desk at any big box store, they'll give you a 5 or 10% discount. Us, yeah, it's not uncommon. Here's a 44% discount on a larger order, $85,000 order, 44% discount. This is how the big boys, the Pulte, the Deltec, the big national home builders build their homes. I have some of the similar contacts and places to get information and supplies, and that is the sourcing syndicate. Okay? Then we also have a full service owner builder consulting package, and that's an invite only thing for somebody wanting building a very high end home. This is kind of like having an architect oversee your entire project. It will be me, and it is a little bit more than that. Not to downplay architects, they are important. They do play an important role, but I have 4 decades of experience, and I look at a build also from an aesthetics and flow and how you're going to live in the home and the feel of the home and the light and the control and the placement of the house, but also for how it gets built. So it is super, super important if you're doing a full build of a high-end, high quality home, that you have someone on site that knows what they're doing other than a builder or a superintendent or a foreman.